Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. My name is ABDULRAHMAN YOUSIF Ali. Inshallah, today I will discuss about the comparative economic impact of AirAsia and Malaysia Airlines, and we will discuss three questions, which is there are the three main questions. The first question is, what is the comparison of performance with Malaysian Airlines? These factors will compare the performance of AirAsia with that of Malaysian Airlines with respect to operating and financial results over the period from 2001-2003. The comparison of operating results is the key data operations that are normally used to compare the operating performance of passenger service airline are as the follows: no of passengers carried and available seat, which is the number of available seats that's multiplied by the distance flown, and the revenue passengers, which is the number of passengers carried multiplied by the distance flown also, and last one is the passenger load factor, which is the revenue passenger expressed as a percentage of available seats. For the no of passenger carried, the total of number of passengers carried by AirAsia and Malaysian Airlines have gone in opposite directions. For AirAsia cases, the number of passengers increased from 271,000 for the period from April 2000 to March 2001, and it reached to 359,000 for the period from 2001 until 2002. For the period from 2002 until 2003, the number of passengers was 1,329,000. The increase resulted from the increase in the number of destinations served and the number of aircraft used by the airline. And for the available seat and the revenue passengers and load factor, these are the three ratios are related, as no detailed data are available for the AirAsia. In terms of available seat and revenue passengers, no comparison can be made for these ratios. However, based on load factors, which is in function of both SKM and BKM, both Malaysian Airlines and AirAsia are showing similar results. And for the second question, which is the review of AirAsia implementation strategic actions, we have 5 factors. The first one is no of passengers carried. The second one is the fleet. The third one is the service is limited on flights. The fourth one is roads are point to point. The fifth one is the turnaround time in airports is short. And lastly, use of secondary airports. For no of passengers carried, the total of number passengers carried by both AirAsia and Malaysian Airlines have gone in opposite directions. For the fleet, AirAsia utilizes only Boeing 737-300 and aircraft in its fleet. The airline had previously considered using Airbus aircraft but decided against it. Boeing 737 are the aircraft of choice for most major low-cost airlines around the world. Service is limited on flights, so the AirAsia provides very limited free services on its flights, like food, drinks can be bought on board at affordable prices to passengers. In addition, airline souvenirs as t-shirts, cap, pins are also sold on the flights. In financial year 2002, AirAsia recorded ancillary income amounting to 7.7 million. For the roads, and routes are point to point. AirAsia flights are point to point. Also introduced new routes bearing the national capital, Kuala Lumpur, with a number of destinations in East Malaysia. And for the turnaround time in airports is short. AirAsia targets for 25 minutes turnaround time, the time similar to many other low-cost airlines. Its performance against the target has been good, as shown by the statistics reported on its website. For use of secondary airports, AirAsia is unable to apply this strategy in Malaysia, as there are no secondary airports in all the destinations it serves. For the third question, which is what is the impact on Malaysian airline share prices? We have two factors, which is the share price movement and analysis of share prices. The share price movement exchange index, the period covered from November 2001 to October 2003, during which AirAsia started operating as a low-cost airline. As the Malaysian Airlines is constituted of the KLSE index, we see that the price of the airline share follows the movement of the KLSE index. And the second factor is the analysis of share prices. Two key events in AirAsia operation for the past 2 years are the announcement that the airline will become a low-cost airline on 15 January 2001, and the announcement of operating result of the first year of operations on January 2003 is the early of the announcement results, and the second year of operation based on the share price movement for Malaysian Airlines. During these 3 periods, it is found only during the announcement is January 2002. So what the share prices affected somewhat adversely, going down after the announcement. And thank you.